Hey there, everybody. It's your person Corbin. We're here on the floor again, and this time it's not a depressive episode. Oh no, we're diagnosing a lotus, which is very similar to a depressive episode. It's been giving me problems, and I just realized I skipped the introduction. This here Elise next to me, which you'll see in a moment, is the Elise I just purchased. Bit of a dream car. You know, I've been wanting one of these for a long ass time. I was a young impressionable child when they came out, and now I'm an old impressionable adult. And now I have a chance to drive one, and I'm enjoying it, but there's a check engine light. And it's a check engine light for the secondary O2, or rather catalyst efficiency, which is really not cool because that could mean a cat, and that was the first thing I thought, which I'm not sure why. I just feel like, I don't know, I'm just in a bad mood or something. So I pulled the ECU. I was ready to get it tuned with a mill delete tune, just, to kill the readiness monitor. It doesn't smell bad. I know there's still a cat in there. But before I did all that, I decided to do a little bit of investigative research. And, you know what? Let's go take a look at what's going on. So, we have some nice shiny tips. These are not at the correct angle. And the reason they're not is because we have this mid-pipe disconnected. Or, I don't know, the J-pipe, the cat pipe, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I took out an O2. I thought this is the secondary. I didn't think it. I just kind of pulled one out because I didn't see anything other. It's clearly on the primary side of the cat. Like, it goes right. Anyway, look. They gave me a degree. They shouldn't have, but they did. Okay, just what happened. So right now I'm inspecting this gasket thingy, and the reason I'm inspecting that, or about to pry that off, is because, let's see if we get some light in there. I have this lead line going in there like a colonoscopy, but it's like a catalytic converter anoscopy. I don't even know what I'm saying. So yeah, I put the scope down in the hole, and the cat looks honestly pretty much fine. There's a little incy bit of like debris on it or something, but quite frankly, I'm having a hard time believing it's bad. It really looks just fine. Yeah, so I'm suspecting this gasket here, which you can't really see too well. Let's see if we can see it a little better. It has some scrapes and scratches, and it's like rusty, and there's like rust in the exhaust, which I guess could be from water. I don't know. I figure this gasket's probably a good place to start. It could be the gasket that mates the headers. Ooh, yeah, you like that pan, huh? Kind of looks like a butt here. Huh, looks like a butt. The gasket that mates the headers to the block tends to go bad too. I have a hard time believing that one's bad. This only has 20,000 miles on it. And it was reasonably well kept. I think it was garage kept. It's a little rusty, but it was up in Washington, Bellevue, Seattle area. So it would be. Even in garage, there's a lot of moisture in the air there. So I'm not going to assume this yet. I also stuck the scope and checked. But considering this engine rocks a lot, these mounts are very soft. I actually neglected to get sport mounts because I didn't think it'd be that bad. I should have. So I have a strong suspicion that gasket's been worked backward and forward. You can see scrapes on the bottom. Hey. You can see scrapes on the bottom of that gasket. Big hemorrhoid donut gasket. Yeah, there's some scrapes on the bottom of that thing. And I mean, this just falls when you undo that, which makes me think when the engine rocks, this is just rocking back and forth. You can't see what I'm doing, but just, pretending like I'm grabbing this like you'd be grabbing your child after they went out and did, unsavory things on the town, and you were trying to instill morals into them, but you realize you can't actually instill morals into people. They just have to come up with them on their own accord. Anyway. So, what's the conclusion here? I think it's time for a new donut gasket, and once that's in, I'll probably install that, run the car. I think I'll install the gasket, run the car, and I have a laptop and an OBD reader, and I can do diagnostics, like basic data log. I'll look at the waveforms coming out of the O2s, and if the secondary is flatlining or just all over the place and the primary looks okay, if they don't match basically, then I will suspect it's the secondary O2, and I'll probably replace that. But that gasket looks bad enough, might as well just do it anyway, because if it's not bad now, with these motor mounts, it's going to go bad. Or I should just get sport mounts. I'll probably do, but look, I don't have to justify my existence or why I buy donut-shaped gaskets here. That's what we're doing. That's what's going on. And while I'm here, let's do a little bit of a tour. Nankang NS2Rs. I was going to get their AR1s, but I decided not to go ridiculously sticky on my first set. I want to learn the car, learn the limits, and I don't really want to find out what happens when I go over them at like a G1/2. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is a Sport Pack 06 Lotus Elise. Hard top, soft top, but if you keep the top on, what are you doing? You know, honestly, I am judging you, unless you're on the track, I guess. Yeah, so it's got the better suspension, Sport Pack, Touring Pack, the oil cooler up front, wider front wheels, lighter wheels, blah, blah, blah. You can look all this stuff up. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, had an alignment done by Shayworks, which is a local shop that's pretty well known for doing that kind of thing. Yeah, so alignment, tires really helped. The front tires were original between you and me. I think the original owner pulled them off, put on some good tires and then put them back on. But you never know. We won't assume the worst. Oh yeah, Elise. Oh, and then under here, I have the basics, which are, this is actually a factory toe-link brace. This is, I think, an early brace, which is interesting. It ties to the transmission mount, which is really sturdy. In Elise's, these toe-link bolts, when unbraced, are known to wiggle, and when they wiggle, just like that, when they wiggle, the bolts get fatigued and they'll snap, and you lose your toe, and you go crash into a wall, and you break your like $7,000 clamshell. So this is a really sturdy rod, heavy duty. Whoop, I can't see it. You can kind of see it. Heavy duty rod end, Nordlocks, brand new. Actually, no, old bolt for reasons that I'm using this original brace, which is honestly fine. In shear, this is a very strong component. Especially when set up with the correct preload and some Nordlocks, so it won't become unpreloaded. And then way under here, you can see I have a baffled pan. This is a G-Pan 3 from Innokinetic. These are known to oil starve, especially when you start putting decent tires on them. And that seemed like a really cheap investment for not blowing up the engine on this car. And more importantly, to me, not having to worry about it. I hate driving things and having to worry because I know that it's possible, even a 1% chance. You know, it's in my brain. The ECU is out because I was all hot and bothered and about to send it off. Yeah, I mean, just a quick look at the inside. Has these cool-ass Blaupunks, but they're blown. These have the Pro back seats, you know, so all the improvements, again, if you want to look up the improvements. Someone wired the radio wrong. It has no memory power, so every time you turn the car off, it loses all presets, all Bluetooth, whatever. You know, it'd be that way. Yeah, it's absolutely filthy right now. There's some duct tape right here because, you know, it's Corbin Goodwin. I didn't even put this duct tape there, but it really just fits the brand, so we'll leave it. Yeah, so until next time, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you all have a fix that I can tell you about. And yeah, we'll be driving this little toy car, which I've already driven some, and it is an absolute riot, I tell you what. Looks like scratches almost, that's weird. It's not though, see? Yeah. Peace out. Yeah.